Good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Welcome to Weekly Tips, where we'll put some sense in your tip jar. Welcome today. Today you're joined by me, Daniel, and we're going to be drawing and discussing a giraffe's head. And you can see these popping out of zoos around the world, so go pop into a zoo and come and draw the giraffe with me. Yeah, so I start off here with a front-on view. That's just most easiest. There's a side view as well. That is just as easy. But with these, they are as easy as each other because they are flat. Side view's flat. The front-on view's flat. So it's easier to draw than three-quarter view. You've got a lot going on, a lot of shapes. Dynamic poses sometimes. There's a lot going on to understand, so coming from a kind of more simple view, a front view or a side view, can be really helpful just to get the gist of the giraffe down. The whole idea of what his horns are like, what his ears, how big his ears are, how big that snout is, compared to the rest of the head, and all those other body parts of the head, I'm trying to find out, how it all works, how it piece it all together, basically. Now, was looking at doing a whole giraffe, drawing a whole giraffe, but that's a bit long, haha. That's a bit long, but yeah, it's you have to kind of tackle it piece by piece. Here I'm doing a side view, and piece by piece, um, doing like first doing the head, doing the horns, then doing the ears. And some of these things might be a little bit off, like the ears might be a little bit off. Here I think they might be a little bit too big. That's my thinking. They might not be, but that's one thing that I think I need to work on. And the horns seem pretty good for size. Maybe it is, yeah, it is bigger. It's just kind of the ears that might need a little bit smalling down. So, tackling these little proportions at a time, and it goes for the whole, if you want to learn to draw the giraffe in general, it's tackling these little things. So first, you're tackling the head and what goes into drawing the giraffe's head. And then, from there, you can look at the features of a head, and what features it has. And that's what I've kind of tackled here. I've gone and gone in and learnt what goes into a giraffe's head. How do I differentiate this giraffe from a goat? Or, you can see that it is a giraffe just by looking at it. So I've really tried to do that by, having the features right, and you get those little features right, and it makes it all look like a giraffe rather than a goat or something else. So if you get all those features right, that's what I mean by, doing those little things. And it's easier to start with the head and then continue down the body because everything else is bigger. It's not so, there's not like these little details that can make a big difference with the whole body. Yeah. And once I've got the gist down, I've got the gist down here of what the giraffe looks like. The top view, top angled view, which is a really cool photo, that one. The side view and the front on view, pretty much front on view. Then I can go in and I can do a three-quarter view if I want, but I chose to go straight into kind of a more characterized view where something's going on here, a little bit more's going on, he's got his personality and the character of this giraffe going on. So I'm really trying to push what I know now from drawing this giraffe, and then taking what I've learned and putting it into the pose. And that's what I do with most animals. I do a lot of learning stuff of what features they have, and important features, and drawing them in these pretty much simple poses. And then once I understand that, I go and do a more kind of dramatic pose, or a painting, or drawing, or whatever I'm doing for it that's a bit more. Um, yeah, so hopefully that all made sense and you really enjoyed this video. I am, doing these weekly tips every week, trying to improve on them and trying to make something interesting each week. I've done some butterflies recently, and I did a kind of a life cycle. I didn't want to do chrysalis because it's kind of more of a simple shape, and I've kind of covered shapes in a way. But let me know down in the comments if you want me to do chrysalis, or if there's any other videos you'd like me to cover. I really would appreciate any ideas out there that when you think you're struggling with, you'd like me to tackle, and give you information on it. Yeah, so hopefully you get better at drawing giraffes. Look at their anatomy, look at their these features here. I mean, the ways I've drawn them isn't exactly perfect. There's probably a little bit of proportional things that are wrong and things like that, but these are, this whole page took me about 20 minutes to do. So from here, if I wanted to get better at drawing giraffes, I would keep on doing this again and again, doing different poses and doing different three-quarter views and things. And then doing a bit more front on side view and everything as well to add on to that. So yeah, hopefully you did learn a lot. Keep drawing and keep creating, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.